Hello everybody, J2D here, and before we start this video, I just want to remind you, subscribe, it will really help me out, bring my videos out, but we're gonna go back to it. So today, I want to talk about the things that protect you and me every day, the thing that keeps our rights protected, the thing that keeps our money and property safe, the thing that can get you fined or jail for having more than 5 dildos at a time. What the fuck am I reading? Am I reading this right? Yes, apparently America and its states have a lot of dumb laws, just like this example that I just gave you. If you're wondering, that was from good old Texas, the state of guns, bears, and telling you how many dildos you can pleasure yourself with. This is going to be first in my series, which I will call 10 Dumb Rules of. Each video will be dumb rules from a specific state, and today's video is going to be of my home state. So the list is not in any particular order, but I would love to hear what you think, so leave your comments below. Now, on that note, let's get started with the video. Number 10. It's illegal to sell your dog or cat hair. The reasoning is because people use dog hair or cat hair for clothes and even use the fur to clean up oil spills and the such. So I'm guessing New York doesn't want people to shave or in some extreme cases kill their pets to sell their fur, as well as some people shaving their pet's hair can be seen as animal cruelty, which is probably a big reason for the law to exist. But let's be honest, it's probably because they can sell them in the down low and not be taxed on it. What happens if you do this? Well, you're going to get a civil penalty up to $1,000 for an individual, and if you're a corporation, you get $5,000 if you're caught doing this. Now imagine that, right? You're a corporation, you're like, yo, we're gonna make clothes, and you're like, hey, let's adopt some motherfucking dogs and cats and beat the dog shit out of them, no pun intended, of course, and let's just shave them, kill them, get the skin and everything, and let's just make a profit. And $5,000 for a corporation, I don't know, I feel like the amount of money that can be generated, especially with the loopholes that a lot of corporations can take, they can actually, $5,000, that ain't shit if they get caught. Now, I don't know the specifics in this. I don't know if it's per pet. I don't know if it's just being caught in general. But I think that it is kind of funny. And I just put it at number 10 because it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, it is still a dumb law in a way, because if we can use other animals' hairs or sheep's or whatever the case may be, why not be able to use cat or dog's hair if it's, good for the dog and they're taking care of the dog and the cat and they're shaving them properly and they have the leftover hair or whatever you want to say. But, maybe if it was more individual, I can understand. But like in a corporation where they probably will have a lot of laws that they will have to follow, I think, they could have done a little bit better on that. But I just wanted to start off with, a light one. But we're going to move on to the next one. Number 9. It's illegal to wear your sandals after 10 p.m. The reasoning for this is that the law thinks that your smelly ass feet can attract rats. Now, I love New York, but the things that we are known for is pizza,
pizza time,
Times Square,
I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Up yours, you son of a bitch! You don't talk me that way! Get out of here!
and rats. Lots and lots of fucking rats. There's a reason why Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle has a rat as a fucking master, and they live in New York. I know the canon. I know that he technically trained under a Japanese man, is from Japan, or is the Japanese man, but I'm just saying. But honestly, all jokes aside, this is so fucking dumb. Like, how the fuck are you gonna make a law saying that people can't wear a certain item after a time? And they don't even state when does it end, right? They just say 10 p.m. 10 p.m. to what, motherfucker? 10 p.m. to 6, 10 p.m. to 5, 10 p.m. to 7. Is it 10 p.m. to 10 a.m.? Like, what the fuck is it? And I am really interested to see if somebody wants to argue with this, right? Or argue about it in a court setting. And be like, hey, like, come on, man, there's no fucking time. What the fuck you want me to do? But besides that note, yeah, I mean, they're saying it's attracting rats or saying this and saying that, but of course we have so much fucking rats in New York. Like, New York State and New York City is known for rats, especially the fucking city. God, you know how much fucking garbage is everywhere? Holy shit. And I just think that what consists of a sandal? Like, is Crocs or sandals? Would Crocs be considered sandals if this was actually enacted and you went to court and you're saying, I was wearing Crocs, sir. I don't know why I was stopped. I was just sitting in my porch and the cop came up and said I'm wearing sandals. Like, is it case by case scenario? Is it dependent on the judge? Like, what in the fuck are you supposed to do? Right? And then they probably have a fucking big ass list stating everything that's considered sandals, everything that's considered not sandals. And it's like, so what if you went outside with sandals and it's 10 p.m.? Would you get stopped by the cops? Is it you being in your own home and they can still come in and say if you're wearing sandals, or if somebody snitched you out, they could arrest you? It brings up a lot of questions because this law is just so fucking dumb. But a lot of people actually know about this stupid state law that New York has. As I said previous, is not enacted, but it is a funny one that a lot of people know, which I guess maybe that's why I put it low on the list, even though there's no real organization on which is great or which is not. But on to the next one. Number 8, adultery. Adultery is still listed as a crime in New York. According to New York State Penal Law, Section 255.17, a person is guilty of adultery when he/she engages in sexual intercourse with another person at the time when he/she has a living spouse, or the other person has a living spouse. Adultery is a Class B misdemeanor, punishable by up to 3 months in jail or 1 year of probation. So basically, you're getting fucked for fucking somebody else. So how the fuck are more people not in jail? Now, I'm guessing it's not enforced. Of course, with a lot of these dumb laws, it's probably not enforced. But imagine this. You go to jail for 3 months and you are in there with killers, rapists, the worst of the worst. And they check you and they say, hey, why you in here? You're like, oh, I cheated on my wife and I got caught. Man, you are gonna have everybody in there laughing, fucking laughing their ass off. And then you're gonna have Big Bubba say, pull down your pants. You're about to commit another sin. Sodomy.
God's gonna put a cancer in the butthole of every sodomite. Every sodomite's butthole, everyone that practices sodomy from the day of this message will get cancer in the butthole.
Now, I can see this law actually helping people. You know, I'll probably prevent more divorces, I guess. I'm not really too sure. It would definitely sway some people off, especially if you're going to jail for thinking you're gonna fuck somebody else. So I guess that's actually good. And of course, you know, as well as it actually being implemented equally, I think it should be good. Both men and women get fucked for fucking somebody else. But besides that, that seems crazy though, if you really think about it. It's like things happen, people cheat, whatever the case may be, and then you can get in trouble for it, right? But imagine this, right? Like, because you can say somebody cheated. I wonder how much information, how much evidence they would actually need to say, oh yeah, you cheated. Like, is an email enough? Is a text enough? Do you need pictures? Do you need video? Is it eyewitness testimony? It just seems like a lot of shit that gives me questions, honestly, because it's like, can't really believe everybody's just like, oh, I think my husband's cheating. Like, that can get somebody locked up according to this fucking law in New York. God, and the amount of people that cheat on their spouses in New York, shit, I'm surprised that they're not trying to, you know, reenact this law, because it's definitely dead in the water for this law. This law is not enacted, but you never know. People have done crazy things, and I'm pretty sure if somebody's really desperate to win a case and they got like nothing, and the only thing they got is maybe their partner cheating or something along the lines, they're like, I'm gonna put this motherfucker in jail, and they can use this. But that's pretty much my idea on this law. Again, always comment below what you think. So we're gonna move on right to the next one. Number 7, it's illegal to throw a ball at someone's head for fun. The reason for this law was originally enacted to protect carnival workers. Now, I respect the carnival workers, but who the fuck brings a ball to a carnival to throw at somebody's fucking head? Now imagine you're just working there, right? You're taming the lions, you're taming the tigers, you're making sure everybody's safe, or you're the bearded lady, or you're the wrestler, or you're the fucking sword swallower, and somebody just beams a ball at your fucking head. just fucking for existing. I know for a fact that if this was still enacted today, a whole lot of motherfuckers, including myself in middle and high school, would have been getting fines. Probably a lot of fucking fines, or even thrown in prison or jail, depending on what the penalty was. Shit, even teachers would have been getting fines. But I think some teachers probably would have loved that, you know, or take it, not love it, but like take it, because they would have loved just beaming it at a child that's like being disrespectful. They're like, all right, Henry, all right, second period, you didn't want to do your work? All right, wait till we get to the gym, little homie. And then fucking just beams right at the fucking head. Now, I can see why they did it, because it's a protection law. And I'm not against protection laws by any means, right? But it's so fucking specific. So specific. It does include, like, you know, throwing knives, and I think making somebody work around or ride a bike for more than 20 minutes or 30 minutes around that. But damn, it's so specific. And I don't know if it really happens today. I mean, as I said, I don't even think they allow you with a fucking anything at a carnival. Shit, security is always so fucking tight. But, you know, I mean, maybe it was just their entertainment that they used to do. And I guess in New York State in particular, they were not fucking around. They were like, hey, Carney, fuck you. Boom, thrown right in the fucking head. But I just thought it was kind of like a little funny law to kind of put in here. You know, if you have any laws as well that you know or you found out, or even from another state that you think is dumb, let me know, comment below. But we're going to move on right to the next one. Number 6, it's illegal to hang your clothes on a clothesline if you don't have a license for it. Now, the reasoning for this is stated that they see that it can obstruct view.
I can't see in this fucking thing. I can't breathe in this fucking thing, and I can't ride in this fucking thing.
People can run into it, get fucking destroyed, I guess. And so on and so forth. Now, I guess in New York State, you know, in the rural areas and the suburban areas, I guess you can use that excuse. But in the city, I don't really fucking think so. Like, you're telling me Becky in the fucking 10th floor who's hanging a clothesline from one window to the next, that's obstructing view? I call bullshit. But it's not really enacted, of course. Other states do have this law as well, and they did enact it on it, you know, in the past, where they have told people, or actually just fucking yanked out clotheslines everywhere, because they're just like, no, this is a danger to society. And now, since it's seen as a green energy way to do it, save the energy, you know, all hippie shit, now they're making a comeback. But honestly, if this was enabled, or at least enacted, yeah, I think a lot of people in Brooklyn would get fucked. I think a lot of people in the Bronx would get fucked, you know, because a lot of people have done this. Like, a lot of people do go to laundromats, but, you know, you have the old timers doing their thing, and it is really fucking stupid. It's like, why are you even telling somebody what to do with their clothes? And as far as obstructing view, it's, where is the obstructing view at? If it's on your property, if it's on your land, who gives a fuck? If you're doing it in public property, I definitely understand. But if it's your own private property, who gives a fuck? Like, why is somebody on your private property anyway? So I think this law is bullshit. I just put this on here. It's kind of on number 6. As I said, I'm not really like putting these from like top 10 or anything like that, but I am interested to hear your guys' opinion on the list, and, you know, even like schedule some lists for yourself and tell me, and put it in the bottom, and see if we can all have like a little dialogue, of course. And maybe later I will put this into a list and see what we can do from there. But on that note, on to the next. Number 5, flirting. Yes, your eyes and ears are not deceiving you. Flirting can result in a $25 fine. So one of the first instances of trying to stop flirting in public was proposed on January 7th, 1902. 1902, they've been trying to do this. State Assemblyman Francis G. Landon of Dutchess introduced a bill that would criminalize people who have had a little too much to drink and was trying a little too hard to get a woman to look at their direction. The bill introduced was stated as follows: any person who is intoxicated in a public place, or who shall by any offense or disorderly act or language annoy or interfere with any person or persons in any place, or with the passenger of any public stage, railroad car, or ferry boat, or who shall disturb or offend the occupant of such conveyance by a disorderly act or language or display, although such conduct may not amount to an assault or battery, shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. Are you fucking kidding me? A misdemeanor? Thank God this didn't go through, because I think a lot of men would have been fucked. But as stated, it is $25 to flirt, and continuing on that, that also sucks. But of course, it's not enacted now, and it's not lively, but if it was, myself and other men will have a lot of tickets to pay, because if this was still enacted today, most men will be getting multiple fines. One person I can think of is a Mr. Graham Winters, will probably be owing $20,000 or more from the amount of women he fucking talks to. But not only him, people like Jay-Z.
In the cut where I keep them, till I need the word, till I need to beat it up, then it's beep beep, then I'm picking them up, then I play with it quick in the truck.
What? You just admitted you flirted with multiple women? Fined. 50 cent?
To the candy shop, I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
What the fuck? You just flirting with everybody. Fucking fined. And even fucking Mel Gibson.
Fucking good to you. You fucking
I didn't do anything. I did not do anything. This is your selfish imagination. That's all.
Fuck up. You should just fucking smile and blow me.
Well, I guess some people just flirt aggressively, so fine. Let's be honest with each other, right? You could talk to your good old pal J2D. This was designed for men, and specifically men, because even in 1902, especially in 1902, there was no women hitting on men. So a lot of feminists, or a lot of third wave feminists, would love this because it would stop catcalling and all these other things. But I'm pretty sure they would probably miss it after, maybe 1 month. But that's besides the point, because this is really trying to tell that men can't do something. Like, how dare you look at a woman? How dare you do this? Now, mind you, the fine is very low. It's $25. But still, that's $25 fucking dollars. And it's per case. Cause imagine you have multiple cases. Imagine you're a fucking fuckboy or a ladies man, right? And you're just flirting with all these people. How fucking dare you do that in public, right? I mean, now that we have phones and stuff, it might be a little better, but who knows? Again, laws are always fucking updating. It might just say flirting in phones could be considered flirting in public if you do it over social media. You don't know anything, right? You don't know anything. Law can change and bend and break for many fucking people to assert any narrative that people want. We see it every day. We see it every time. But I do think it's kind of funny that New York State is just like, how fucking dare you flirt? How dare you go and try to be a man and go try to get a woman or try to do this? Now, they did state that when it was first introduced in 1902, it was to kind of stop drunk men from parading women, I guess. But at the end of the day, it is illegal to drink in public and to be very intoxicated in public. Like, I believe you could get a fine if I'm not mistaken. And, you're not supposed to do it, and most people don't do it, right? I mean, you still see the common bum drunk out of his fucking mind, but let's really be honest, he's not really contributing anything to society, and cops are not going to arrest the bum, because, like, why the fuck arrest the bum? He's just going to end up back on the streets or some other shit. But I do want to say, I think this law, if it was enacted today, would fuck a lot of men, and men would be owing a lot of money. Because think about it. Think about the math. If you did it to 10 women, that's 25 times 10. That's $250 fucking dollars. Damn, $250 for me trying to get mine, for me trying to get my nut. Like, damn, bro. Like, come on now. Now, there was speculation that this was also to try to combat, like, prostitution. I don't really see the connection too much for that. I mean, prostitution is illegal anyway, so why would it combat it? Like, oh, not only are you fucking getting arrested for trying to sleep with a prostitute or trying to buy a prostitute, but here's $25 fucking dollars. I'm sorry, I don't think that's really gonna do anything or really sway anybody away. But let's get on to the next one, because I think the feminists or the women are going to get really mad. Number 4, women cannot wear body-hugging clothing. Yes, technically, this is still illegal, and now, since we did one for the guys, We gotta do one for the lovely ladies. I guess it makes sense for the last law because if men can't flirt with women, women can wear body-hugging clothes, which a lot of men would see this and then would try to flirt with them. I mean, listen, a lot of men flirt because of a pretty face, but also a lot of men are into bodies. There's a lot of booty and booby guys, or titty guys, whatever you want to call them. So in one word, that is equality. Now it's sad because if this was actually enacted, sweatpants and other clothes like that wouldn't be worn by women, and you would just have to be fucking guessing if they're built good, if they're nice, is it whatever the case may be. And the last time I checked, this is America, not fucking Russia.
Joe, this is like living in Russia. I might as well just move there.
You don't want to do that. It's dark, it's cold, and hooking up is just a crapshoot because of all the big coats. All right, drop the coats on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
But all jokes aside, of course, this is a dumb law. It's same thing with the last one. You shouldn't prevent men from being able to flirt. You shouldn't prevent women from letting them wear whatever they want, right? I mean, New York also has, like, you know, topless laws. So I don't understand. So you can't wear a tight shirt that shows your titties, but you can legit just flop them out? That doesn't make any fucking sense, right? Well, I guess that's why it's on this list, because it's fucking stupid. Duh. Again, don't tell people what to wear. Don't tell guys what to flirt or who to flirt with or how to flirt. Like, just shut the fuck up. Let humans be humans. Let beings be beings. And let's just have a good old time. But I guess New York State wants to fucking govern what the fuck we can say and what the fuck we can wear. But we're gonna go on to the next one. Number 3. It's illegal to walk around on Sundays with an ice cream cone in your pocket. Now, legend has it that one possible reason for this is because horse thieves could attract horses by having the ice cream in their pocket as bait, but no one really knows where the law came from. As far as only Sunday, why? What could possibly be happening on Sunday that they had to ban it specifically on Sunday? Maybe church? I don't know, maybe some good Sunday tunes? I honestly don't know why Sunday specifically. I don't know, it's the day that God took a rest? I do not know. But holy shit, imagine if that's still enforced. You just walk around on Sunday with an ice cream cone in your pocket and a motherfucker stopped you and is like,
Stop! In the name of the law!
and they give you a hefty fine. Or shit, imagine if they actually put you in prison or something like that. But I don't know, why would you put an ice cream cone in your fucking pocket? Maybe you're about to fight somebody and you just put the ice cream cone in your pocket. You don't really want to put it in the ground and you don't have nobody with you, so you're just like, fuck it, I'm at one hitter quitter to this motherfucker, and you box him and you do it and you're good. Damn, by the time the ice cream melts, shit, that shit's gonna be all over your damn pants. Like, if anything, maybe they should pay you for fucking having an ice cream cone in your pocket. But it's such a weird law. It's one that is definitely out there and more ridiculous than some on this list so far. But I mean, it's whatever. It hardly happens, so I doubt it. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be that one time that for some reason somebody's gonna do it and they are going to be fucked. So only time can tell. But holy shit, having an ice cream in your pocket is breaking a law in New York State. Shit, I can see why New York has a lot of fucking problems if they're worried about fucking ice cream in the pocket. Now, I guess it's to prevent horse thieves, sure. But again, what, do horse thieves only fucking come out on Sunday? Is that like a pact that they made with each other? Like the horse thieves have this fucking den with each other and they just fucking write this constitution. It's called the fucking liberation of fucking horse thieves. We can only steal horses on fucking Sunday. It's fucking ridiculous. It's dumb. And we're gonna go right on to the next one. Number 2. It's against the law to run a puppet show in a window. The penalty for this is up to $25 and 30 days in jail. Yes, a fucking puppet show can get you 30 days in jail. New York City is known for performances everywhere, but forgive the great grace of the iron-willed call law if you do it from your goddamn window. What a fucking joke. You know, you fucking have goddamn Suicide Squad over here fucking dancing in the train every time. Fucking, oh, you know, let's go, let's go. Fucking have people walking around naked in Times Square, or mostly naked. You have fucking people dancing and doing all this shit, but by God, if you fucking do it from your home, and by God, if you do it from the first floor, that's so fucking stupid. I really wonder what the reasoning is for this, but again, it's such a fucking joke. Imagine going to jail for this. Imagine going to jail for 30 days. Imagine all the things that can happen that can be misconstrued as you performing in your window. Imagine you get out the shower and you're dancing and stuff like that, and a cop walks by and is like, "Are you fucking performing, motherfucker?" Or if you're just practicing, you're about to, do a show somewhere in New York and you're just practicing and the window is the best representation for that, and somebody walks by. Like, that's why living on the first floor and you do dumb shit like that, you shouldn't live there. Possibly it should be better if you live on the 10th, 11th floor, but holy shit, I mean, if they see you, they see you, right? I mean, hopefully nobody's trying to get you that bad, but in this case, it seems like the higher you are in a building, the better you are for this law. But again, I would really like to know what the fuck was going on in the meeting when they were actually talking about this and actually making this a thing. But, let's move on to the next and final one. Number 1, it's illegal to take a selfie with a tiger. So a law introduced by Assemblywoman Linda Rosenthal as a measure to prevent mauling. There is a $500 fine in New York State for taking a selfie with a tiger. God damn, $500 for a selfie with a goddamn tiger? I understand it's made to protect you, but you're telling me there's this many people that are fucking stupid?
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Then what's the capital of Illinois?
The capital?
Look at this.
Ain't no capital in Illinois. Springfield, Illinois, Chicago. That's it.
違ってクラッチを取らないタイプの。
今ハロージャパンで取られましたね。
入りました。
ハロージャパンで。
入りました。
ハロージャパンで取られました。
Shit. Oh wait. I live in America. But still, it's only been 2 maulings in 10 years. Compared to the amount of people that probably taken pictures and nothing has happened to them, like, I'm pretty sure the probability is pretty good. Like, I'll take my damn chances. But I have a better idea, right? Maybe you should put something like, I don't know, like a barrier, a fence, a fucking rope, or something. Put another fucking person in there. And also, if you are trying to prevent people from doing this, because this law was enacted, this law is actually in place right now as we speak, because this law was put in 2018. Why not increase it to like $20,000? See if an idiot do it then. You probably have half an idiot, you kind of sway them away, right? Because they're like, no, I'm not doing this for $20,000. That's fucking ridiculous. But the real idiots, they're definitely gonna fucking do it. They're definitely gonna be game, even if they do have to pay $20,000. I mean, it probably could encourage, YouTubers to fucking do it, because they're like, yeah, it's $20,000. Like, watch me do this, get them views. Views I'm trying to get, goddamn. It's funny because, the circus doesn't really come around like that. And I know circuses have tigers and lions and all that other good shit. But I wonder if this is really for zoos. It probably is to a certain extent. But as I said, like, these should be barriers. Like, you shouldn't be able to get that close with a fucking tiger. Like, come on now. Why the fuck are you that close with a tiger? And then it's like taking a selfie. It's like, oh, taking a picture is fine, but taking a selfie? Nah. Because I know tigers, they see behind you, it's done. They're eating you. Listen, I know in India, because there are a lot of man-eating tigers in India, sometimes they wear masks behind their head or in the back of their head, so it could be seen like as if they're being looked at, and the tigers be like, okay, I got you, buddy. But New Yorkers, we don't do that shit. We don't even know what the fuck a jungle is. We don't even know what animals are until they fucking bring them to us, or we gotta go somewhere to actually see it. We don't know shit. We live in the urban jungle, baby. So we see a tiger, we're like, oh, it's just another little kitty, until that motherfucker chomps you down. But that is the list, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe. trying to push my content out there so I could be on a more consistent basis. But again, I do thank you for stopping by, and I had fun doing this. I want to do this with other states and other areas and kind of make this into a little series. So let me know, comment below, please comment whether it's good, bad, or in the middle. Again, like or dislike, it doesn't matter. I love the interaction and I want to communicate with you guys. So this is J2D. Peace and out.